The vital spark startups in the UK retail sector. Startups are the lifeblood of any economy, injecting innovation, dynamism, and competition into established industries. In the UK, the retail sector is no exception, with startups constantly emerging to challenge the status quo and offer consumers new products and experiences. These entrepreneurial ventures, often fueled by passion and a desire to disrupt traditional models, play a crucial role in driving economic growth, creating jobs, and shaping consumer trends. Understanding the landscape of startups in the UK retail sector is essential for both aspiring entrepreneurs and policymakers alike. The UK has long been recognized as a hotbed for entrepreneurial activity, and the retail sector is a prime example of this dynamism. From online marketplaces to niche boutiques, startups are constantly reshaping the way consumers shop and interact with brands. These new entrants bring fresh perspectives, innovative ideas, and a willingness to experiment that can revitalize the industry and provide consumers with greater choice and value. Statistics highlight the significant contribution of startups to the UK economy, with small and medium-sized enterprises, or SMEs, accounting for the majority of businesses and a substantial proportion of employment. The retail sector, in particular, is characterized by a high concentration of SMEs, making it a fertile ground for startups. The rise of e-commerce has been a major catalyst for startup growth in the UK retail sector. Online platforms have lowered barriers to entry, allowing entrepreneurs to reach a global customer base without the need for significant upfront investment in physical infrastructure. This has led to a surge in online retailers, particularly in areas such as fashion, homeware, and personalized goods. Moreover, the digital landscape has enabled startups to leverage data analytics and social media marketing to target specific consumer segments and build brand loyalty. As consumers increasingly embrace online shopping, startups that can effectively navigate the digital realm are well positioned for success. However, the vibrancy of the UK retail startup scene should not overshadow the challenges that these businesses face. Starting and growing a successful retail business, whether online or offline, requires more than just a great idea or a trendy product. Entrepreneurs must navigate a complex landscape of regulations, competition, and evolving consumer preferences. Understanding the common pitfalls that can lead to startup failure is crucial for aspiring business owners to mitigate risks and increase their chances of success. By fostering a supportive ecosystem that provides entrepreneurs with the resources, guidance, and networks they need, policymakers can help unlock the full potential of startups and drive economic growth. When dreams falter, the impact of startup failures. The entrepreneurial journey is fraught with challenges, and not all startups are destined for success. In fact, a significant proportion of new businesses fail within their first few years of operation. While failure can be a valuable learning experience, it also carries significant economic and social costs. For the UK retail sector, startup failures can result in job losses, reduced consumer choice, and a dampening effect on innovation. Understanding the impact of these failures is essential for both entrepreneurs and policymakers to develop strategies that promote resilience and sustainability in the industry. When a startup fails, the immediate impact is often felt most acutely by the entrepreneur and their employees. The loss of income, time, and effort invested in the venture can be devastating, both financially and emotionally. Moreover, employees of the failed startup face the uncertainty of job seeking in a competitive market. The ripple effects of these individual losses can extend to families and communities, particularly in regions where startups are a significant source of employment. Furthermore, suppliers and creditors to the failed startup may also suffer financial losses, potentially impacting their own businesses and the wider supply chain. The impact of startup failures extends beyond the immediate stakeholders to the UK retail sector as a whole. When a promising new business fails, it can create a void in the market, reducing competition and potentially limiting consumer choice. This is particularly relevant in niche markets, where the failed startup may have been a unique provider of goods or services. Moreover, startup failures can have a chilling effect on innovation, as potential entrepreneurs may become more risk-averse, fearing the financial and emotional consequences of failure. This can stifle creativity and prevent the emergence of new ideas that could benefit consumers and the economy. From a macroeconomic perspective, startup failures represent a loss of investment and potential economic growth. When a business fails, the capital invested in it is often lost, representing a misallocation of resources. Moreover, the potential for job creation and economic activity that the startup represented is unrealized. While some level of startup failure is inevitable and can even be seen as a necessary part of a dynamic economy, high failure rates can indicate underlying structural issues or a lack of support for entrepreneurs. Addressing these issues is crucial for fostering a thriving and resilient retail sector that can contribute to long-term economic growth. Navigating the maze: common challenges faced by UK retail startups. The UK retail landscape, while vibrant and dynamic, presents a unique set of challenges for startups. Aspiring entrepreneurs must navigate a complex web of regulations, intense competition, and rapidly evolving consumer preferences. Understanding these challenges is crucial for developing strategies to mitigate risks and increase the likelihood of success. From securing funding to building a strong brand identity, retail startups face hurdles at every stage of their journey. One of the most significant challenges faced by UK retail startups is securing adequate funding. Traditional lenders often perceive startups as high-risk borrowers, making it difficult for them to obtain loans. Moreover, the competitive nature of the retail sector means that startups need to invest heavily in marketing, inventory, and technology to stand out from the crowd. This often requires significant upfront capital that many entrepreneurs struggle to raise. While government grants and venture capital funding are available, navigating the application process and securing these funding sources can be time-consuming and challenging. Another major challenge for UK retail startups is competition. The UK retail market is highly saturated, with established players often having significant economies of scale and brand recognition. This makes it difficult for startups to compete on price or reach a wide audience. Moreover, the rise of online marketplaces and e-commerce giants has further intensified competition, as startups must now contend with global players who can leverage vast resources and sophisticated data analytics. To succeed in this environment, startups need to differentiate themselves by offering unique products or services, providing exceptional customer experiences, or targeting niche markets. In addition to funding and competition, UK retail startups must also adapt to the ever-evolving preferences of consumers. Today's consumers are more informed, discerning, and demanding than ever before. They expect seamless online and offline experiences, personalized recommendations, and ethical and sustainable practices from the brands they support. Startups that fail to keep pace with these changing expectations risk losing customers to more agile and responsive competitors. This requires startups to be data-driven, customer-centric, and constantly innovating to meet the evolving needs of their target market.